At number 11, we're given a function. We want to find vertex, min or max, range, and increasing or decreasing intervals. We're going to start out, and that is a negative 1/2 plus 9, and then minus 1. Alright, so we're going to start out. I'm going to set this equal to 0 and move the constant term over because we want to convert this to vertex form by completing the square. So I'm going to have a negative 1/2 x squared plus 9x equals positive 1. So move that over. Now I need to factor out this negative 1/2. So dividing both these terms by negative 1/2. So the negative 1/2 on the outside. That will leave us with x squared. And dividing by half is almost the same as multiplying by 2. So that will give us 18, but negative 18. And then I'm going to put plus blank because now I'm going to complete the square. And then equals 1 plus blank. Whatever I add to this side, I have to add to that side. Alright, so you move the constant over. You factor out the leading coefficient. This is what we end up with. Take half of the middle term and square it. So divided by 2 is negative 9. And so we're going to be looking at negative 9 squared. Alright, so over here I'm just going to add that just like it is, negative 9 squared. Now, in actuality, the negative 9 squared, whenever you have it in parentheses, you also have to multiply by this term or divide it, whatever it is. So negative 9 squared is 81, positive 81. And when we multiply that by negative 1/2, it's going to be either we just say negative 81 over 2. Okay. So that's what we're going to be adding over here. Or let's say negative 40.5. I need to combine it with this. Negative 40.5. Same thing as negative 81 divided by 2. That's where we're getting that from because we have to multiply it by that. Over here we're going to factor. So bring down negative 1/2. Whatever's on the outside stays. In parentheses you put your 2 squared terms. Put the square on the outside. And then combine these guys. That gives you a negative 39.5. And then we're going to move this over. So your function in vertex form, negative 1/2 x minus 9 squared plus 39.5. That's moving it back over. I wanted to make this into a fraction. 79 over 2, just in case we need that. Okay. Now we can answer the question. Vertex is 9, and I'm just going to leave it as a decimal, 39.5, because I think we needed to graph it like that. We also wanted to know if there's a minimum or a maximum. So negative goes down, we have a max. The maximum value is the y coordinate, 39.5. The range, since it goes down, and you have a max, all your y values are going to be lower than that. So going down from negative infinity to 39.5. a range, negative infinity to 39.5. And then we want increasing, decreasing. So reading a graph from left to right, this coordinate is 9 on the x-axis. That's the only one we're concerned with. So this guy is increasing, going up from left to right. So ignore the down arrow. Remember, you read from left to right on a graph. Think like a number line. We read from left to right. So even though this is going up and down, we're going left to right. But this line is going up as we go left to right. And it's coming from the left side, negative infinity, until we get to that point 9. And then decreasing. Cannot see what I'm writing, sorry. Decreasing from 9 to positive infinity, because we're going left to right. So from 9 going this way to positive infinity. And so this is the information that we want. The vertex is 9 and then 39.5. Integer order pairs or fractions. Okay. So because it says fractions, it's going to want that in decimal form. So that is 79 over 2. One easy way, if you don't know how to convert from decimal to fraction, this is 39 and 5 tenths. So I just put this number 39 and 5 over 10. And you can reduce this. This would be 39 and a half. I just changed the decimal part. And then you multiply by 2, and that gives you 78, plus 1 gives you 79 over 2. So that's what I did, kind of mentally, to go from there to there. But we want 79 divided by 2. Okay. Not the whole thing. 9, comma, 79 divided by 2. We have a maximum value and type of integer or fraction. Range, negative infinity to the 79 over 2. You gotta put a space between those, otherwise it makes that fraction every time. So I have to put a space right there. What does it say? Type your answer in interval notation. Oh, I forgot the bracket, sorry. Because of the equal to, this needs to be in a bracket. So be careful with those domain and range. And endpoint needs to be a bracket. And then increasing negative infinity to 9. And it don't matter on increasing and decreasing. You don't have to have brackets. And then decreasing from 9 to positive infinity.